What's going on, guys? Juicy J4U2C here, and today we are voting on the Game Awards nominees for 2025. I think we got 29 categories to go through for voting, among, of course, Game of the Year to Best Esports Team to Best RPG. You guys know the drill. We're going to go through here. Typically, I've ended up doing this on stream, but I kind of just felt like a YouTube video would be fitting this year. And it is the day before Thanksgiving for those who celebrate that. So happy Thanksgiving to all those who celebrate. And enjoy your weekend, enjoy your family, whatever you're doing. I just hope you have a good week and a good weekend and enjoy the holidays. So let's get right into this. I will say the Game Awards show is December 11th. I don't remember exactly what time. They don't have it right here, but I will be streaming that on Twitch and YouTube and going to be playing that or watching that with my buddy Gilly. So it'll be a fun collab. We've done it the last 2 years, maybe just last year. I can't remember, but if you want to swing by my stream on December 11th, we will be watching the Game Awards show live there. So it'll be fun. You want to react to some cool trailers if they announce some things, come watch with us and we'll enjoy that. But let's get into this, and I will say that we do have some Asian lo-fi in the background from Lo-Fi Girl. Have the link in the description for that as well. It is the live stream, and I will also put my Twitch stream and Gilly's stream down there as well. So let's go. Here we go. Vote now. Start voting. Let's get it. Game of the Year. Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. So, I think for many people, the obvious choice is Claire, right? It's going to be my vote as well. Oh, but I will say I know this is terrible. I play a lot of video games, but I actually didn't finish Claire. I didn't finish Kingdom Come. I did not play Hollow Knight or Hades 2 or Donkey Kong or Death Stranding 2. So I really only played these two games on the ends, and I'm not a big Hollow Knight fan. Hades is cool, but I haven't gotten into it. And Donkey Kong, I just don't play a lot of Switch games or Nintendo games generally. So Death Stranding, I just haven't beat the first game, so and I'm waiting for a PC port on Death Stranding 2. But as for what I have played, I will say Claire has knocked my socks off. I think Kingdom Come is great. It's an amazing game, top tier. It is wonderfully written. The gameplay is fun, but I do think it's a little niche. So I don't think it's gonna win here. I think Claire's gonna take the cake here, of course. So, all right, let's move on to category 2. Best game direction. Outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. See, people are going to vote Claire. People are going to vote I don't know what, but I honestly, I do think if we're going off of creative vision and innovation, I think what did it the best is Split Fiction, personally. Like Ghost of Yote, it did expand upon the Ghost of Tsushima formula. I think it's a great game. I have not played it yet, but I've watched a little bit. Um, they did some great things with some of the new mini games and things that you can do, new activities. The story I've heard is pretty good. Claire, I think it's an amazing game. Like I said, I voted for Game of the Year, but I don't think the innovation is there. Like at the end of the day, it's a turn-based game. It does have the whole dodging mechanic, the parry mechanic. Those are definitely more interesting, but I wouldn't say that Claire is an innovative game. Split Fiction did things that blew my mind. So I'm gonna have to go with Split Fiction here. Moving on. Best narrative, outstanding storytelling, and narrative development in a game. Once again, didn't play this. But as for narrative developments, it's Claire Obscure. Some of the twists they had, some of the things that happen in there, without spoilers, of course, it was just insane. I could not believe what was going on with some of the different things. I did play through like half of Act 2, so I played like half the game, but for what I played, insane. Best art direction, outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Ooh, this one's tough. Claire, I've thought about this one a little bit because I do like Claire's creative vision, and their animations are good. Hollow Knight I can't speak on because I've barely even watched anything. Hades 2, haven't watched or played. Death Stranding does look incredible. But honestly, because I've enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima so much in the past, and their low HUD minimalistic approach to things and how they have all the wind guiding you. I think I'm gonna vote Yote here for art direction, purely because of my experience with Tsushima, and I know that they've innovated more upon Tsushima's formula. So I'm gonna roll with that. And I think actually, I think did Ghost of Tsushima win art direction? I think it did. Maybe I'm crazy. I'll have to look at that later. But best score in music, outstanding music inclusive of score, original song, and/or licensed soundtrack. I cannot speak on any of these because I didn't play them. But Claire soundtrack, look, it's in my Amazon Music. You know, what more can I say? Audio design. I can't really speak on Silent Hill F. I did actually watch some Twitch streams of Silent Hill, but I don't know. The audio never like struck me as crazy. Ghost of Yote, like Claire's great. I honestly I really hope Battlefield wins this. And I will say it's just purely because of the different audio options they have. The way they have war tapes presented, I think war tapes is super cool. And even without war tapes, though, I just think the sound of the jets flying over, all the different gunshots, the different, it's just everything is impeccable in Battlefield 6 for audio design. So I would love to see Battlefield Studios EA take this one home. Best performance awarded to individual for voiceover acting, motion, and/or performance capture. Ben Starr. This is Verso, I believe. Charlie Cox. This is Gustav. This is, of course, the main character in Ghost of Yote, whatever her name was. This is Mael and Silent Hill F, main character. I'm personally voting. I know this is maybe a hot take to some people, but I'm voting Troy Baker. His performance in Indiana Jones. I mean, come on now. Even Harrison Ford said himself, if I knew he would do it so well, I would have done it myself, which is crazy. So, anyway, we're going to move on from that. Definitely who I want to go with there. Indiana Jones is a fantastic game. Check it out if you haven't already. Okay, innovation and accessibility. I honestly cannot speak about this too much because I am not an accessibility player and I don't familiarize myself too much with that. So honestly, I I have no idea. As for what I actually beat this year, it was Doom. So I guess we'll just go with the game I played, I beat all the way through. Hopefully that's a respectable choice. I don't know. But if anybody knows about the accessibility category, please tell me in the comments. I would love to know what each of these games did or which one did it best. But for now, because I played Doom, I'm gonna just vote Doom. You know what I mean? So, games for impact for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Consume Me, didn't hear about this. Despalote, never heard about this. Lost for Records, no clue. I recognize actually I remember seeing this in a game showcase, I think, but I heard nothing about it. South of Midnight and Wanderstop. My wife loves this game. She thinks it's really fun. South of Midnight, though, I think embraces the lore and the culture of the Southern people extremely well. I never finished it, which shame on me. It's gonna be a common trend in this video you'll hear. So I didn't finish a lot of things this year. For a lot of different reasons, but yeah, South of Midnight I think did a great job for what it was. It did a great job. So on to category 10, best ongoing. Awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Final Fantasy XIV, I'm pretty sure this has won many times. Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is my vote. The fact that they are still releasing content updates to No Man's Sky, substantial content updates, by the way, amidst their development of Light No Fire, is nuts. And every expansion and every content update has been free in No Man's Sky since the day it came out. Every fix, every update, free. And that is highly respectable. I would love to see No Man's Sky take this home, because there is no other example of a game that has cared about its players here more than No Man's Sky. They are building trust. They want people to play Light No Fire. I can't blame them, but easily that's my choice. Best community support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates / patches. Once again, Baldur's Gate 3 makes its rounds this year. Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. So, I don't know. I can't speak on social media activity. I guess besides Helldivers 2, because I see their updates and things in their Discord, but I don't know about Twitter or whatever else, Instagram. I don't know what these developers are posting. I don't know what they post on YouTube. I don't know. So going exclusively off of community support, I would say Helldivers, because that's what I know, and I know that they are trying to be transparent about their changes and their quick responses to players' opinions. So I'm gonna go Helldivers 2 here. I thought about maybe Baldur's Gate 3 because of like how they released, like, hey, we're not gonna make any DLCs, but here's the modding kit. But Helldivers 2, I think that's gonna be it for here. Best Independent for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. I think we know that Claire is going to win this. But Blueprints, I didn't play, but I heard great things. I honestly... dude, I don't know. I think we gotta go Claire. Just... yeah. Nothing else stands... like, to me, nothing else here stands against Claire. I do love Ball X Pit, though. Ball Pit's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice game. Also one y'all should go check out, because it is super awesome. But yeah, I think Claire is just it for Independent. Best Debut Indie, of course, this used to be Megabonk here, which was my previous vote. And unfortunately, the dev was honest. I know, honesty, disappointment, bad. No, I'm just kidding. Be honest, but yeah, no more Megabonk. That was my vote. Unfortunately, it's gone now. But independent studio, I don't know. There's a lot of controversy about like a bigger studio like Claire or Dispatch Studios. You know, they're devs who have worked on previous games and come from other places. But for the sake of being a debut studio, yeah, Claire Obscure. If Megabonk was still here, I was going to vote Megabonk. I'm so sad, but oh well. I understand why. Best mobile game. Here we go. We got Destiny Rising, Persona 5, The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble, Uma Musume, Pretty Derby, and Withering Waves. Personally, the game I had the most fun playing on mobile this year was Destiny Rising. I'm a Destiny player, so I mean, y'all know that, who are existing in my channel, who watch me on Twitch. I like Destiny, so I played lots of Rising. But yeah. Best VR AR. I actually do enjoy playing a good VR game here and there, but I did not play a lot of new VR games this year, so I actually have not played any of these. Heard this is great. Don't know about this, but I actually do want to get this. So I'm gonna vote Arcanage purely because I want to get it. It's the only one on this list that I'm like, yes, I will buy that one day. So, Best action game. The best game in the action genre focused primarily on combat. Battlefield, Doom, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden, Shinobi. I did like Doom. I did enjoy Doom. It was fun. But what have I enjoyed more? I definitely enjoyed Battlefield more than I enjoyed Doom. Not that Doom was bad. I just really liked Doom, but I like really like Battlefield. So I'm gonna go with Battlefield. I think that's my option there. Best action adventure. For best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hollow Knight Silksong, Indiana Jones, Split Fiction. Easily Split Fiction. It's the first game I ever reviewed on Steam. I played it with my wife. It was an immaculate experience. Top tier, 10 out of 10. If y'all haven't played it, find a friend. Only have to buy one copy. Other person can use the guest pass, so definitely play Split Fiction. Amazing game. Best RPG. I cannot believe Avowed made it here. I'm sorry, Obsidian. I don't know how this got nominated, but okay. Best game design with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. So yeah, Avowed, Clair Obscur, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and Outer Worlds 2. Also don't know how this got here. Sorry, Capcom. So really, I think the vote is between these three. Outer Worlds 2 very much surprised me. I could not put it down. I actually finished the whole thing. I did have a little soft lock on my faction quests that I couldn't get past, but I think they fixed that now. I don't know. They fixed it after I beat the game, so... personally, I think rich player customization... wow, I can't even talk. Rich player character customization and progression. Off of that, I'm going Kingdom Come or Outer Worlds, but because I really got into Outer Worlds 2, I feel like it embraces the RPG definition better than Claire does. Same with Kingdom Come, but I actually, like I said, I actually finished Outer Worlds 2, and this did so many things that make it so that you can do what you want to do. So I'm going here. Outer Worlds, because I beat it. I got so locked in. Loved it. Best fighting. I'm not a fighting game person, so really don't care. I'm gonna just... I have no idea. So I'm gonna just go Mortal Kombat. I don't know, man. Best family. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, which of course is probably gonna take the cake here. Sonic Racing, Cross Worlds, and Split Fiction. Split wasn't... I'm actually surprised they put it here. Like, it is a pretty chill game, but like there are some sections that are more difficult. I feel like maybe kids would have struggles with. Of course, this doesn't affect everybody, but of course some parents might care that there's some swear words in Split Fiction. You know, doesn't bother a lot of people, but for some people that's something. So I don't know, but I do think Mario Kart World is going to take the cake here. So yeah, I don't know anybody who's played this personally, nor have I seen people play Lego Party, so I don't know. And Donkey Kong is not the biggest, like, let's sit down as a family and play a game, you know what I mean? Yeah, Mario Kart it is. Like, even my parents would play Mario Kart World, you know what I mean? So, and my parents are not gamers. Best sim strategy. Best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. Final Fantasy Tactics, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's Civilization 7, Tempest Rising, The Altars, and 2 Point Museum. I didn't play any of these, but I think this is too niche because it's like the Command and Conquer thing. I don't think a lot of people really play Civ. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I don't have the strategy friend group. But I heard great things about The Altars, So we'll go with that. I didn't play any of these, so just pure off of what I heard, you know. Best sports slash racing. We got EA Sports, F1, Mario Kart World Rematch, and Sonic Racing. This game fell off so hard. So very hard. Nobody's voting EA Sports FC. Or F1, like, they do a great job, but Mario Kart's gonna win that one, so. Best multiplayer, we got Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction. Outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre or platform. Okay. Well. I think Arc Raiders will probably win this, but personally, I'm one of these three: Battlefield, Peak, or Split. I didn't play Peak. They're not my style of game to play, but I did like to watch some people play them. They were funny, and I think Peak was very successful for what it was. But Battlefield or Split? Like I said, Split Fiction was so incredible. The first game I ever reviewed on Steam. And I think this is a great experience that any two people could play this and have a fun time together, as long as they're, you know, have decent chemistry as friends. But anyway, I'm gonna go Split Fiction there for best multiplayer. Like I said, Arc Raiders is probably going to win. I'm like 90% sure. But personally, my favorite this year for multiplayer was Split Fiction. So best adaptation. This category is how I found out that this show came out. Both of those two. Last of Us 2, we already know that was a kind of a joke among the community. Until Dawn, heard nothing. I didn't see Minecraft movie, but I heard it. People that watched it had a fun time, so we're gonna vote for that. Ironically, I think it might actually win. Most anticipated game. GTA 6 is going to win. I have no doubt in my mind. No doubt. But personally, I think I'm between Wolverine and Resident Evil Requiem. I've loved the previous two Resident Evil games. I know Requiem is changing the formula just a little bit, but man, I don't know. Witcher 4 could be good too, but I've never played any of the Witcher games all the way through. I've only played like, I don't know, 5 hours of Witcher 3, so I'm not like a Witcher diehard or anything. But of course, Insomniac does amazing stuff. So maybe it's Wolverine. I don't know. Which, if it comes down to have I enjoyed Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank more than Resident Evil 7 and Biohazard, I would say yes, actually. Because I like the Resident Evil 7 and Biohazard. Like this one's gonna play like the recent two, at least more or less. So, if I'm comparing versus those two, did I like those more than Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank from Insomniac? Debatable. So I'm gonna go Wolverine. Seems like fair logic to me. Content Creator of the Year. I don't watch any of these people, but Burnt Peanut clips, his clips make me laugh. That's all that matters, right? Best esports game. League of Legends is going to win, just like it does every year. Honestly, I could care less or couldn't care less about any of these games. So, yeah. I mean, we'll just support the league win like it always wins. So, just keep it rolling. Best esports athlete. No clue who any of these people are. Who looks like a cool guy that I want to be friends with. I mean, they all look like cool dudes, but I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll just, we'll just go League of Legends. I don't care. I hate League of Legends, but just support the league win. That's all we care about. Best esports team: Gen G for League, NRG Valorant, Team Falcons Dota, Team Liquid Mobile Legends, and Team Vitality for CS2. Well, I mean, Vitality, I wish there was a Rocket League team here, but Vitality in Rocket League is pretty cool, so I'm gonna take Vitality for CS2. And that wraps up everything. We have round 2 opening December 4th, so that should be here in next week. So we might wait until December 8th, and then we can do both of these together in another video. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know it was about a 25-30 minute video, so that was good. We went through all these categories, got all the votes done, and I can download my vote card. Cool. But alright, I will see you guys in the next video, and once again, catch my live stream for the Game Awards on December 11th with Gilly collab. We're going to be doing that together and enjoying the Game Awards and whatever reveals and things to win. You know, it's going to be a fun time. Catch the stream, and once again, enjoy y'all's Thanksgiving if you celebrate, and if not, just spend time with your family. Enjoy the chances you have to be with them this week, and do something nice for somebody. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.